on Channel 3.
So exciting. Good Friday morning. Thanks so much for joining us as we get a live look outside. Let's talk about outside before we talk about the Olympics. This is 5 a.m. on this Friday, and the massive winter storm has moved through. Not the temperatures, though. Those are still dropping.
Yeah, that's going to be the story, right? We have live coverage for you all morning long. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dave Chudowski, along with Maureen Kyle, Danielle Wiggins, and Holly Strano.
It's another busy weather day. Eye alerts are still coming in. I know that you know if your child's school is out, but you can check those rolling across the bottom of your screen.
And of course, we are keeping our eyes on all of it for you and the roads.
Right, and we have our teams outside. Austin Love is in downtown Canton with Flat Dave. Jasmine Monroe is here downtown. Peyton is literally at an ice desk.
How about that?
Here in the studios.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to check in with them in just a few minutes. But first, we're still tracking the system. There's still snow this morning. Here downtown, I can tell you, we've all been talking about Lakeside Avenue, which is where Channel 3 is located. And, you know, it's a mess here. And a lot of the side streets and things like that, you're still going to encounter that, which is why we have so many closings again. We're over 600. Most of these came in last night. And there is still some snow, but we are on the back edge of this storm system. So the warning still in place, due to expire this morning. We'll let you know if that should change. As we get a look at some of the snow showers, you'll see that we've got some over the lake, obviously. We are not seeing much to the east at this point. It's more inland, but we've got that on and off chance really over the next few hours. Ironically, we're at our warmest point of the day now, with most of you around 20. Over the next few hours, we're going to see temperatures slip and kind of hold in the teens, but it won't even feel like that because we're so blustery. We do have sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. So in addition to creating some pretty brutal wind chills throughout today, we're also going to be dealing with blowing and drifting snow, and that will also cause visibility problems as you're commuting around. Right now, it feels like it's 7 downtown, 22 the actual temperature in Akron, but it feels like 10, and 6 the wind chill in Elyria, 4 the wind chill in Mansfield, and even in Ashtabula, where we're in the low 20s, it feels like it's 13. And these are only going to continue to get lower as our temperatures get lower today. So the storm system, here it is off to the east. Again, we are on the back edge of it at this point. Major impact across the eastern part of the country today. So you'll be hearing about this from New England all the way down through the Gulf, literally. So we will be seeing things improve as far as precipitation goes, but there's some really cold air behind it. So does it last through your weekend? I will let you know. But in the meantime, as we get a look at your forecast for today, starting teens to around 20, and again, that's actual air temperature. Snow showers this morning. Snow showers will be ending as we head into the afternoon. We'll be in the teens at that point, and that is correct. As you look ahead to the evening, we're literally talking single digits to around 0 with mostly cloudy skies. So it's going to be a bitter, bitter cold night. Weekend forecast coming up. Do we stay cold for the weekend? I will let you know. But first, let's get a check of your drive.
Traffic is brought to you by reliable snow plowing specialists. Visit us now at snowfighterswanted.com for more information and to become a snow fighter.
Well, good Friday morning to you. Let's take a look around town from our live traffic cameras. And as you can see, I-90 at 77 still have some snow-covered roadways there. And then we move to Rocky River, looking good to the west. I-90 at State Route 528 in Madison. Again, you have those few center lanes open and plowed there. But again, take it slow. Brecksville, 77 at 82. Boy, that's looking great. That looks like one of the best pictures there. However, remember, there could be ice on the roadways. And speaking of ice, Canton, we still see those iced over cameras. 77 at 4th Street. So remember, if you are parked outside, this is what your windshield might look like. And then Cuyahoga Falls, State Route 8 at Front Street. You don't really see too much snow there at all. But again, roadways are slick throughout the region. Here is the weather map on top of the traffic map. So please be careful as you are commuting. Fridays are typically light traffic days, and we also have a number of school closings as as well. So hopefully we don't see a lot of traffic this morning. You are seeing slow traffic right now. The Turnpike heading towards 71 in Strongsville. That's the Turnpike East, as well as 71 and the 480 interchange in Brook Park. Maureen and Dave, here's that live camera there in Brook Park, 71 at 480. Camera looking at 71. Traffic moving just fine.
Good to see. All right, Danielle, thank you. Her Canton camera looked like a UFO was landing because it was so iced over. You couldn't really tell what it looked like. So let's turn to our team coverage, and we're going to start in North Canton, where Austin has been up since Wednesday evening. Did he write this intro?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been working so hard.
He has. I mean,
You
he's
have
been working
hard.
at night.
Oh, yes.
No doubt. Austin doing a great job
Yeah,
out there.
you know,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know, I'm not counting actually working as working. I'm counting being here as working. You know, we did the room service yesterday. We had some wings yesterday. I had to check into the mini bar here at the Hilton Garden Inn near the airport here in Akron, Canton. But hey, we've seen a lot. We've seen the rain. We've seen some sleet. We've seen freezing rain. I've got hit in the face with ice pellets yesterday. But then finally around 4:30 or 5, we really got that heavy snow. I was really kind of feeling left out here in Canton. As you can take a look right now, got a decent amount. This is after this has been plowed, and so you can still see a significant amount of snow here. But right behind me, I-77, if you're taking this route, we're going to give you a little bit of a look at what you might be expecting. You can see that 2 cars right on cue it's movable. So that's the good news right now. It's not perfect. ODOT has been up and down this section of 77 for, we've seen them probably go by 5-6 times just in the past hour alone right now. So working hard to make sure that everything is clear for you here on your commute, because a decent amount of snow that we've seen here in Canton, not as much as Cleveland, but they also had to deal with that ice as you were talking about as well. But hey, coming up at 5:30, I think we're going to do a little snow total. We're going to use Flat Dave over here, and who's been checking. He didn't come inside yesterday. He's just been hanging out here, just manning the fort. So we'll check in with him in the next hour.
You know, Austin, you've been doing a great job out there. The problem is no one's talking about you. Everyone's talking about Flat Dave. Flat Dave has been the star.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Flat Dave's success is my success.
That's true. I hope Flat Dave got in on the wings and the room service too.
No, he left me outside.
No.
Yeah.
You left him outside.
I've
Yeah,
been sled
someone's got to
riding.
work around here.
Whoa, well, he's going to fly
Oh, boy.
away.
All right, we got to move on.
Make sure he gets inside.
All right, so that's the story in Canton. Jasmine luckily does not have a Flat Dave.
No, she does not. We're going to have to get her a Flat Dave. Jasmine, now you've been downtown covering downtown streets for us, and we've been driving in the downtown streets. What are you seeing where you are?
So right now this morning, of course, we're live on East 9th Street in St. Clair. I just want to show you exactly what the streets are looking like. As you can see, that car going over, the hard part is the intersections. I've seen about several cars stuck in the impassable lanes here on this main street. But the good news is the streets are somewhat passable. It's when you go on those side streets that gives you the problem. But just on cue, you see our city workers making sure these paths are clean and secure before you wake up this morning. Another thing that people are having to deal with this morning are the sidewalks. It's pretty much impossible to walk on the downtown sidewalk, so you have to be careful when you come down here. But the difference between today and Martin Luther King Jr. Day is that you can actually walk in the street. You just can't walk on the sidewalk. And that's where I want to tell folks to be careful this morning. You will see a lot of people in the street because there is absolutely no way you can walk on these sidewalks. So we'll be here all morning long just trying to give you a live look. And maybe we can get a Maureen out here or Holly so you guys
Maureen.
can just stand with me.
That's
Yeah,
the slippery
I mean, I think at this point you have to. But as you can see,
We'll
the
have to call
snow
her
is like
something else.
smacking me.
I'm glad you took that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Too many jokes that are inappropriate for TV. Oh, we're a little slap happy at 5:09. All right, Jasmine, thank you. We'll stick with the Flat Dave instead.
She makes a good point, though, because I've experienced that where you're driving downtown and with the sidewalks
Yeah.
crowded with the snow and people are walking in the streets.
It makes me nervous
It
because
makes
if
me
I
very
slide
nervous.
and somebody's walking in the street, so again, it's a good day to kind of, if you can work from home, work from home.
Or maybe work at an ice desk.
An ice desk. Peyton, you were not here when we had the original ice desk, so welcome to our Channel 3 tradition here.
Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful to look at, but I think I might soon become part of the desk because I am turning myself into an icicle. I swear, my face is becoming firmer and firmer by the minute. It is cold out here. That is no surprise. That colder air is filtering in as we speak. You heard Holly mention this is the warmest point of day all day today. So yes, upper teens doesn't sound too inviting, but things are only going to get colder. And the beauty of this ice desk, it actually has its own built-in thermometer. So yep, I know exactly how cold it is as I'm standing right here. If you yourself are planning to get out here, I want to reiterate layers upon layers upon layers. I have more on than I would like to admit here to you all, but even over my shoulder, the shoreway, I've seen passable traffic here, so things are moving, and several plows, but that does not mean those side streets are also cleared. So just remember that if you don't have to get out today, please stay at home. And for me personally, if you don't want to turn into an icicle like I might, just stay inside, guys. I'm gonna send it back to you in that warm, toasty studio.
All right, Peyton, yeah. Just pop right back in the door, get warm. All right, well, you may be in for a tricky commute this morning, but if you have plans to fly anywhere, you may want to double check your status.
Carmen Blackwell stopped at Cleveland Hopkins Airport to see just how big of an impact this storm is having on flights this morning.
That's right. A good chilly Friday morning to you all. Pretty much things have been the same here for the last few days at Hopkins Airport. Not too many travelers passing through, and that's because thousands of flights have been canceled, both coming and going here at Hopkins Airport. And it looks like it's going to be the same case for today. Of course, we're keeping an eye on the weather, but we did happen to come across a traveler that's from D.C., and he says he has no idea when he's going to be able to get back home.
It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary, but I guess it's to be expected with the weather being so the way it is. I gotta wait another day. Hopefully my flight goes out tomorrow. If not, I'll be here in lovely Cleveland.
And we did speak to airport officials who say that they really hope that the weather lets up just a bit so that some normalcy can come back to both the Hopkins Airport and the Akron Airport as well. We'll be keeping an eye on that for you. But for now, Carmen Blackwell, 3 News.
Carmen, thank you so much. All right, time right now is 5:12. Our weather coverage will continue all morning long. We're going to continue to check in on the conditions outside for you.
Yeah, plus you can get updates every hour throughout the Today Show. Then join us tonight at 5 on what's new for the latest. And then again at 6, 7, and 11. We'll be right back on Go.
Go